Hey everybody, it's Pat here. So I literally and figuratively just blew in from a walk. I was out and I was listening to another podcast. I go for a walk at least every day, if not every other day, and at least for an hour because I listen to podcasts and that's typically the length of a good podcast. And so I was out today walking and seriously, I had tears in my eyes as I was listening to this particular one. It's entrepreneurially based and it was about stories of companies, small, medium, large, solopreneurs who have really, really suffered these past many months because of the pandemic. And the one story in particular was about Airbnb. I love Airbnb, and as many of you know, I traveled a lot, and Airbnb was my friend. And at the outset of COVID, they had to lay off 2,000 employees. 2,000. So listen, it's just as difficult and challenging and emotional for the large businesses as it is for the smaller solo-based entrepreneur. And I had tears in my eyes thinking about the conversations I've had over the last many months with many of you who also have had their businesses destroyed, ruined. Listen, like my speaking business, overnight, gone. And so I was giving that some thought as I was walking back up the stairs here. And this is what I wanted to share with you. Here's what came to mind, because people ask me all the time, how do I get through it? How do I shift my thinking? What is it that gets me up every day? And so I'm going to tell you what that is. And number one, first and foremost, we've got to accept current reality. I don't care if you call it the new normal, but what I know for sure is what we knew as normal is not coming back. It is gone forever. So number one is accept the current reality. This is our life right now, and today is all we have. Number two, you've got to ask for help. And again, I don't care what size of business you have. Being a business owner is hard. It's hard in normal times, and these are not normal times. So learning to ask and making the ask and getting support is so important. And number three, we've got to learn some new skills. We do. I mean, the world now is all online, and I know I've been coaching a lot of people on how to get online, how to manage a Zoom call. I mean, some of the basic things. I've been using Zoom for years, fortunately. And so we've got to learn some new skills. And so the skills training is critical, but where it starts, where it all begins is the way we think. And so that led me to be thinking about the book I've been reading. And I will say this is one of the best books. And I read a lot. I read a new book every week. This is one of the best books, and it really helped me to cope over the last few months and to pivot. And here's what it is. This one right here. You can tell I've got a lot of notes in here. I've been leading a virtual book study on this book. It was so good, I wanted to share. And it's been going so well that I'm going to do it again, because there are a lot of tools and tips and techniques in this book about pivoting in tough times. And that's where we are, folks, in tough times. And so I want to encourage you to think about joining me, get the book, join me, and there's details in the newsletter below here, and join me starting in October. We're going to go, there's 7 chapters in the book. And so week by week, I'm going to host the chapter and the content and do some coaching and help you create your best life right now, because right now is all we have. And my heart goes out to each and every one, and to me too, because this hasn't been easy. But know that together we're better, and together we're stronger. So join me, won't you? Look at the information below, and I welcome your thoughts. Take care, everyone.